quite clearly there is a lack of representation within professional football. It's not comparable to the population that we live in. I can only really go off my own experience, and I feel quite fortunate that I had. Firstly, I was at a club in Nottingham Forest who I think gave me lots of good opportunities and really supported me as a player. And I got the sense and the feeling that they were just looking at me as a player and didn't really didn't put any other barriers in the way that perhaps other ethnic minorities may have faced. But I don't think clubs are necessarily entirely set up to allow for South Asian footballers to succeed. And what I mean by that is there isn't necessarily the coaching structure where young South Asians can see role models or people they can engage with on a day-to-day basis when they go into the training ground that will make them feel really comfortable. Because when you feel really comfortable and you know there may be somebody there who understands the journey that you're going through or you've been on, you will have more confidence and you'll be able to play better and probably be able to express yourself. When I look back at my time, I never felt that. So you never have that security of thinking that there's people out there who know perhaps the cultural challenges that you face, how difficult sometimes it is within South Asian cultures to make the sacrifices you need to be a professional footballer. I think there is still a lot of work to do, but I would say that you can just see from the players in professional leagues now, it is getting better. There is more representation. I see more kids, boys and girls from South Asian communities within academies. I think that, what we need to really do now is focus on when we get the players in, can we create a structure that keeps them in there for as long as possible to give them the best chance? I think the way to do that is having coaches and people who work at the club in back office support roles visible at the training ground so that the kids can see that there's a pathway in professional football for them. I feel optimistic. I think the FA are doing a really good job of trying to promote programs and trying to show that they want to create opportunities, for minorities to get onto courses, for example, and share role models who are already in the game. So I think it's a very good starting point. So we are starting to see a bit of a movement. It's going to take time. But I would say that South Asian representation is massively behind Black heritage representation, for example, within professional football. So there's still a long way to go for it to be truly representative.